welcome back. Since nearly everyone needs to buy a car for their primary means of transportation, I thought we should discuss the smartest way to do so and explore some of the most common methods of paying for our cars. I was shocked when I researched the average price of a new car in America today. Believe it or not, it is $48,681, according to kellybluebook.com. That's almost $50,000 for an average car. And people are still lining up to buy them, in spite of the fact that they lose between 15 and 20% of this value the second they drive it off the car dealer's lot. When we plan to buy a car, or anything else for that matter, we would be wise to consider the total cost of ownership. The total cost of a car includes the purchase price, plus taxes, plus fees, plus registration costs, plus the cost of depreciation over time. It also includes the total cost of interest paid over the loan term. For our discussion today, we'll assume the value of the cars at end of 72 months will depreciate at a rate of 60% for a new car and 60% for a used car. The value of any associated investments at end of 72 months assumes a 10% annual percentage investment rate of return on our investment. So, let's take a look at 3 different scenarios to see how each might affect our net worth. In each case, we will drive a late model car, either a new car, at least new the moment we buy it, or a late model used car. In the first scenario, we will buy a new car for $50,000. We will borrow the money to buy the car with a 7% interest loan, and we will finance it for 72 months. Our monthly payment will be $837.60. However, that will not be our only cost, because along the way we will also lose money each month, in the form of depreciation. In the second scenario, we will buy a $10,000 late model used car. Like some of these shown here, we will pay cash and invest $453 per month, which is the amount that we would have had to pay if we had borrowed the money to buy the car. We will assume a 10% annual rate of return on your monthly investments. In scenario number 3, we will buy the same $10,000 late model used car, but we will borrow the money at 8% with a 24-month loan at $453 per month. After the car is paid off, we will continue to pay this amount into our investments, which will earn 10% per year. As you can see from the table, the net monthly cost of ownership is highest for scenario number 1, where the new car is purchased with a loan. Over the 72-month period, the total cost of the car including interest is $60,735.20. And the car is worth only $17,500 at the end of the loan term. The total value of the investment is $39,469.56, resulting in a net monthly cost of ownership of $968.78. As you can see, the net monthly cost of ownership for scenarios 2 and 3 is negative, indicating that the value of the investment at the end of the 72-month period exceeds the total cost of the car and any interest charges. This means that in these scenarios, we actually make money. In scenario 2, the total cost of the car is only $10,000, and there are no interest charges. The car is worth $4,000 at the end of the 72-month period, but the investment is worth $42,557.72. resulting in a net monthly cost of ownership of minus $497.47. This means that you get to drive the car and still earn nearly $500 per month. In scenario 3, the total cost of the car and interest is $11,672, and the car is worth $4,000 at the end of the 72-month period. However, the investment is worth $42,557.72, resulting in a net monthly cost of ownership of minus $410.81. So you get to drive the car and earn over $400 per month. So, the question is, why would anyone choose to spend nearly $1,000 per month on a car, instead of earning $400 to $500 per month while still driving a late model car? Let's look at a few of the possible reasons. There are many potential reasons why someone might choose to buy a new car with a loan, instead of buying a used car with cash and investing the difference. Here are a few possible reasons. Number 1. Some people simply prefer the feeling of driving a brand new car. They might value the experience of having a car with the latest features and technology, or they might enjoy the prestige that comes with driving a newer, more expensive car. Number 2. Lack of knowledge or awareness. Not everyone is aware of the financial benefits of buying a used car with cash and investing the difference. Some people might not have been taught about personal finance or investing, or they might not have taken the time to research the topic themselves. Third, prioritizing convenience. For some people, the convenience of being able to drive a new car right away and not having to worry about maintenance or repairs is worth the cost of the loan payments. And finally, they overestimate the importance of status. In some cases, people might believe that owning a more expensive car will increase their social status or make them more respected by their peers. However, the fact is that nobody really cares what you drive. But ultimately, everyone has their own priorities and values when it comes to spending money. While it may be financially advantageous to buy a used car with cash and invest the difference, some people might prioritize other factors, such as convenience, status, or the desire for a new car. It's important to weigh the pros and cons of different financial decisions and choose the option that aligns with your own values and goals. So, think about it next time you need to update your ride. I hope that you make the choice that serves you best in the short term and in the long term. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends.